Sometimes comes with, like, everybody wants to be successful in a celebrity and stuff like that, but it comes with, bullshit sometimes. And they said I died. They said I was gay. They said Jay-Z was my dad.
And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, Will raped me. Diddy made me suck his penis. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea.
Okay, so we're African American. Let's not forget that. So once we go into stores and we go to Walmart and we go to Target, we don't know who's going to attack us.
Everything couldn't make was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things. Like,
if there's one thing 50 Cent has made loud and clear this year, it's that the pressure stays on, non-stop. Diddy is allegedly still feeling the fallout, and people online swear he regrets ever crossing paths with 50's baby mama. For years now, 50 has stayed locked in, calling things out and keeping Diddy in his sights, and it doesn't look like he's letting up anytime soon. Word on the street is that part 2 of 50's Netflix documentary is allegedly on the way, and this next drop is expected to go even harder. The buzz says it may include exclusive footage and stories from male celebrities who claim they were taken advantage of by Diddy. One name floating around is Bryshere Gray, who allegedly plans to speak out and expose what he says Diddy and Will Smith allegedly put him through. As most people already know, 50 Cent finally released his long-awaited documentary centered on Diddy, and it instantly had everyone talking. The reactions have been split down the middle, with some praising the project and others accusing 50 of doing it out of personal revenge, tied to rumors about Diddy and Daphne Joy. Either way, the noise around this release has been impossible to ignore. The motive behind the documentary isn't the real focus here, and that's facts. What matters is that the film allegedly opened the door for multiple accusers, especially men, to finally share their experiences. Several claimed they were assaulted and stayed silent for years, and once they spoke up, they didn't hold back. The first man featured making such allegations was music producer Lil Rod, and his appearance set the tone for everything that followed. Most people had already heard of him long before the documentary dropped. Before appearing on screen, Lil Rod had already filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of sexual assault, and that case is still waiting to go to trial as of now. But in the documentary, he went deeper and shared details he says he had never fully explained in public before. According to Lil Rod, Diddy invited him out to Miami to help produce a so-called love album. But once he arrived, he claims the focus wasn't music at all. He said the environment was non-stop partying, late nights, and situations that felt off from the jump. Lil Rod explained that after some of these parties, he would wake up confused, sometimes next to a woman and other times allegedly next to Diddy, both barely dressed. He described waking up feeling intense physical pain and having almost no memory of what happened the night before. At the time, he says he couldn't understand why his body felt so wrong or why everything felt blank. Years later, after putting the pieces together, he believes Diddy allegedly assaulted him while he was not fully aware or able to consent. What shocked a lot of viewers is that Lil Rod said he stayed around for several more months, even after these alleged incidents kept happening. He claims the power imbalance, pressure, and confusion kept him stuck in that situation. And no matter how people react, it's important to be clear. He is presenting himself as the victim here, and his account deserves to be handled seriously and fairly. But not everyone showed him any sympathy at all.
A lot of things that happened to me, I just don't even want to speak on, you know what I'm saying? Some days, those girls next to me woke up. Some days, he was in the bed. I would wake up feeling sore, still not understanding exactly what's, you know what I'm saying, transpiring. But this is me starting to understand that I was pretty often. I tried to confide in KK Christina, that's Puff Chief of Staff. And I thought it would be more, understood if I took it to someone who's a woman.
Online critics came in heavy, claiming he stayed because he liked the lifestyle and wanted the perks that come with being linked to someone as powerful as Diddy. To be clear, those are not my words at all. This is what people online have been saying, loud and messy. Before even getting into other alleged victims, a lot of viewers started pushing 50 Cent to drop a part 2 of the documentary. Many of them specifically asked him to include Bryshere Gray, saying they believe Diddy allegedly played a role in Bryce's downward spiral. For a while now, rumors have been swirling that Bryshere Gray may be one of Diddy's alleged victims. Those rumors didn't come out of nowhere. They were heavily pushed by Jaguar Wright, who claims she has receipts and inside knowledge to back it up.
Not my words. This is what people are saying.
This video is not in defense of Diddy in no shape, form, or fashion. This video is in protest of bull. Speaking about this nigga Lil Rod in particular, I don't give a how much money a nigga got, how powerful he is. If I'm working with you, son, and I wake up with a sore ass, son, it's lit. If you're a heterosexual male and another man does something to you that you did not approve of, you either gotta do something about it or take that shit to the grave, son.
According to her, Bryce was allegedly introduced to Diddy and Will Smith by his former manager, Charlie Mack, under the promise of mentorship. The setup was supposed to be clean and professional. Diddy was allegedly meant to guide Bryce's music career, while Will was expected to help him level up in acting. But Jaguar claims the reality was very different. She alleges that instead of real guidance, they were more focused on partying and exploitative situations rather than actually helping Bryce grow his career.
Bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bryshere Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
These are all allegations, but they've added even more heat to the ongoing conversation, and people haven't stopped talking since. What really sent people into shock was when Terrence Howard, who worked closely with Bryshere on Empire, stepped out and appeared to back up parts of what Jaguar Wright had been saying. His comments didn't spell everything out, but to many viewers, it sounded like confirmation that something dark was going on behind the scenes.
Well, when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and punked out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man.
And just when the situation couldn't get any messier, Jaguar jumped back into the conversation with even more explosive claims. She alleged that Diddy and Will Smith put Bryshere through serious exploitation, and this time she pulled his mother, Andrea Mayberry, into the spotlight. Jaguar claimed Andrea allegedly knew what was happening to her son and allowed it to continue because money was involved. Those accusations alone had social media in a complete frenzy. Jaguar also claimed that after Cassie's lawsuit went public, Bryshere was allegedly preparing to file his own lawsuit against Diddy for $50 million. According to her, once Diddy allegedly got wind of it, pressure was applied and the lawsuit was shut down before it could ever be officially filed. When people dug deeper, many believe Jaguar was referring to a previously rumored $50 million lawsuit involving both Diddy and Will Smith. That theory picked up steam after an old blind item resurfaced, which read, "Soon to step forward. Male victim of sexual assault by this A-list mogul will not be the last man to do so. Sean Diddy Combs." Once all of this bubbled back up, fans turned their frustration toward 50 Cent. People accused him of leaving Bryshere out of the documentary yet again. Many feel he's been ignored throughout this entire situation, and they're saying it's long overdue for his story to be taken seriously. A lot of people online have been saying Bryshere should never have been put in situations where he felt forced to do degrading things just to survive financially. Many are blaming Diddy for allegedly putting him on that path, claiming the pressure and exploitation changed the direction of his entire life. That narrative has sparked serious concern and outrage across social media. After the documentary dropped, things got even heavier. A video started circulating showing Bryshere visibly emotional after police were called to his home following a welfare check. Reports claimed someone feared he might harm himself, and many believe the renewed attention from the documentary may have triggered emotional distress. Out of respect, details have been kept limited. But the moment shocked a lot of people and raised alarms about the toll all of this has taken on him. Switching back to the documentary, 50 Cent also featured several women who have accused Diddy of wrongdoing. One of the most talked about appearances was Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane. Aubrey has spoken openly about her negative experiences with Diddy for years, so her presence didn't surprise many viewers. What did shock people, though, was the new information she shared. Aubrey revealed that she reviewed an affidavit from a witness who claimed they walked in on Diddy allegedly speaking her name while she was unconscious. Aubrey said she has no memory of that incident and admitted she's grateful she doesn't remember it. According to Aubrey, the witness insisted they were certain it was her and claimed they saw Diddy inappropriately touching her. Aubrey also alleged that explicit emails were sent to her while she was underage, which she says crossed serious boundaries and left her shaken. These claims added another disturbing layer to the documentary and left viewers stunned. Diddy is still a long way from any kind of redemption. And if the rumors are true that 50 Cent plans to feature Bryshere Gray in a second season of this documentary, people are saying that could be the final blow. Online chatter is already calling it a wrap, with many believing this would officially seal Diddy's downfall.
Our emails with pictures of his parents. Here's one email. I don't want to just you, I want to turn you out. I can see you being with some motherfucker that you tell what to do. I make my woman do what I tell her to do, and she loves it. I just want and like to do things different. I'm gonna finish watching this and finish master. Think of you, happy face. If you change your mind and get ready to do what I say, hit me, happy face. God bless Diddy. God is the greatest.
Of this documentary, Aubrey O'Day starts getting very emotional, saying that she was contacted by a lawyer by somebody who was filing a lawsuit against Diddy. Now, whoever this person was that filed this lawsuit against Diddy wrote an affidavit and was claiming that they saw something back in 2005 of Aubrey O'Day being SA'd by Diddy and another person.
As always, the internet had plenty to say. One comment that stood out read, "This has to stop. This young man is being destroyed right in front of our eyes, and nobody is stepping in to help. Where is his mentor? Where is Will Smith?" Another person added, "This kid needs a break. Young people enter the industry with no real support, no love, no loyalty, just money. And once the money dries up, everyone disappears. I pray he finds someone who truly cares and guides him in a better direction." Those reactions say a lot about how people are feeling right now. Many see Bryshere as someone who was left unprotected in an industry that chews people up and moves on without looking back. Whether the allegations are proven or not, the concern for his well-being is loud and clear. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about 50 Cent allegedly planning a documentary focused on Bryshere Gray? And do you believe the allegations involving Diddy hold weight? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video, and keep the conversation going.